Hey everybody, I'm Dan McClellan. I'm a scholar of the Bible and religion, and the fit for this video is D&D. Let's take a look at a video.
You hear this all the time when you tell people you're a Christian. People's argument back will be, well, it was written by man. It's a man-made religion. And I have one thing to say to that, and I'd love to hear people's response into my response to that.
All right, let's see it.
Say Christianity was a man-made religion, then why would man write everything in this book here, right, that goes against what man wants? Surely, if it was a man written in a man-made religion, it would do all things in favour for the man. It would say immorality is okay, all this is okay. Please do what you need to do to satisfy yourself as a man. When in actual fact, this tells man to not do all them things. If it was a man-made religion, why would man do that to man? It just wouldn't make sense, would it?
So I've seen this argument being made more and more frequently over the last couple of years, and there are two fundamental problems with it. The first is that it actually makes perfect sense because behavioral norms exist in all social groups, and they don't exist just for the sake of morality in and of itself. They exist because they function as costly signaling and credibility enhancing displays. And what this means is that they are ways to either display to other members of the in-group that you are a faithful member of the in-group, you can be trusted, and they are opportunities to enhance your credibility by ratcheting up the costs associated with those displays to say to other people, I don't just meet the standards, I exceed the standards, look how cool I am. And these happen every single day in all social groups, and they are so natural to us that we don't even realize we're doing it most of the time. This is an evolutionarily installed feature of all human sociality. And what it does is it promotes pro-sociality. It allows cooperation as groups get larger and more complex, so that in a given day you may need to rely on, you may need to trust someone you've never met before. And one of the ways you can put yourself at ease regarding their faithfulness to the group standards is that they can correctly signal the right behavior to you to say, hey, I'm a faithful member of the in-group, I can be trusted. And this is something that the cognitive science of religion has been demonstrating through empirical experimentation and research for many years. And here are just a handful of publications from the last 10 years or so that will discuss this experimentation, will discuss this principle of pro-sociality and costly signaling and credibility enhancing displays in more detail if you would like it. And the other problem is that Christianity really doesn't do this very much. There are some behavioral norms that are imposed on Christians, but compared to a lot of other religious groups, it's pretty light. And also it facilitates a lot of what man wants. The patriarchy, for instance, is a central identity marker for a lot of Christians, which precisely arrogates power to men over and against women. There are all kinds of ways that Christianity facilitates more access to power and resources for certain people over and against others. So this is false on two grounds, both that Christianity does this to some appreciable degree, and two, that this doesn't make sense, that this is not how man-made religions work. It's actually how literally all religions work.